What if I told you that your mind has a hidden switch, one that can shift you from stress, confusion, and doubt into calm, clarity, and strength? That switch is positivity. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you how harnessing positivity doesn't just change how you feel, it changes how you live. Imagine walking into a dark room. You feel uneasy, stumbling around, unsure where the furniture is. Then you find the switch and flip it. Suddenly, the entire room lights up. The obstacles didn't disappear, but now you can see them clearly and you move with confidence. That's what positivity does for your mind. Welcome to Find Clarity with Kaduru, your weekly space for mental fitness and transformation. Positivity isn't about ignoring problems, it's about choosing the perspective that empowers you. When you choose hope over despair, gratitude over complaint, solutions over problems, you reclaim control of your life. Think of it like cleaning your glasses. You don't change the world, but suddenly everything looks clearer. That's mental clarity born from positivity. A student once told me, "I'm terrible at math." Every test, every problem confirmed that belief, but when she shifted her mindset to, "I'm learning math and every mistake is part of progress," everything changed. The same problems, the same homework. But she approached them with clarity instead of fear. Within months, her results improved. As author Norman Vincent Peale once said, "Change your thoughts and you change your world." And positivity is that change. Quote, as the philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." Positivity becomes powerful when it's practiced daily. Let's talk about the habits that can wire positivity into your life, not as a passing mood, but as a lifestyle. Here's how to wire positivity into your day, so it's not just a mood, but a lifestyle. Every morning, name 3 things you're grateful for. Write them down and pause to truly feel them. Gratitude rewires your brain to notice possibilities instead of problems. Neuroscience backs this. When you practice gratitude, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the very chemicals that make you feel lighter, calmer, and more focused. For example, instead of focusing on the traffic you're stuck in, gratitude reminds you you have a car, you have a job, you have time to listen to your favorite music, inspirational channel as you are doing right now. Same situation, different lens. That's clarity. Quote, Oprah Winfrey once said, "Be thankful for what you have, you'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never ever have enough." Your words shape your world. Instead of saying, "I can't handle this," try, "I'm learning how to handle this." Words are powerful, they are seeds, and what you speak consistently, you eventually harvest. That simple shift plants seeds of resilience. Your inner voice becomes your coach, not your critic. Think of a child learning to ride a bike. If you kept saying, "You'll never get it," they'd quit. But if you said, "You're getting better each try," they'd keep going. Imagine a coach yelling at a young player, "You're useless, you'll never score." That child would lose heart. But if the coach said, "Keep practicing, you're improving every game," the child would try harder. Now imagine, you are both the player and the coach. What kind of coach are you to yourself? Quote, Maya Angelou once said, "Words mean more than what is set down on paper. It takes the human voice to infuse them with deeper meaning." Why not speak to yourself with that same encouragement? Surround yourself with positivity through music, books, podcasts, or the people you follow online. Protect your mental space the way you protect your home. You wouldn't let trash pile up in your living room. So why allow toxic inputs to pile up in your mind? A young man I once met stopped following toxic news and instead subscribed to channels and podcasts about mindfulness and growth. Within weeks, he said, "I feel like my mind is breathing again." That's the power of anchoring your energy. Quote, Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose those 5 wisely." Here's the truth. Positivity doesn't erase life's storms, but it gives you the umbrella. When your mind is clear, you stop reacting to chaos and you start creating direction. You step out of survival mode and step into intentional living. A woman battling illness once said, "Positivity didn't cure me, but it gave me the strength to fight, to smile, and to keep moving forward." That's the transformation. Storms don't vanish, but you learn how to dance in the rain. That's when you realize positivity is not just a mood, it's a power, and it belongs to you. Today, you learned how positivity can give you clarity. But this is just the beginning of your journey. If you're ready to build resilience, cultivate peace, and take control of your life, then subscribe to Find Clarity with Kaduru right now. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next breakthrough. And I'd love to hear from you. What's one positive thought you're holding on to today? Share it in the comments section. Your words might inspire someone else to keep going. Remember, positivity isn't just about feeling better, it's about living better. And your clarity starts now. Thank you for watching. Remain positive and energetic. See you next time.